Okay, hey guys. This is just kind of an introduction video to explain kind of like my situation and what I'm doing and why I'm doing this. Not really, actually no, I explained why I did it. But anyway, so I have two accounts, as a lot of you know. One known as Jamila, which all of you guys have previously seen and heard, and I've been watching, of course. And then I had to take it down because my aunt had figured out what I was doing, and it's illegal, of course. And so I opened up a second account, which is basically JJsluck, where I just want to give out recommendations about anime, manga, which I like because I'm a total craze for that. But also, definitely recommendations for Harlequin Comics. As you guys have seen, I've already dropped one video for the new Harlequin Comics that are out already, and they're gonna come out in this month in July 2019. And also, what I want to do is kind of like bridge together other years Harlequin comics that I do have, to kind of like say, okay, these are my favorites. And then kind of what I want to do is actually what I want to build is like a community where we can talk about the different Harlequin comics or anime and manga, which we really like, and what we hated about it. And because you don't have a lot of friends where you can talk about manga. I mean, especially now, manga and anime has become more famous and there's more people. But Harlequin, I find like there's not a lot of people that know about it. And I'm just like so frustrated. And I'm just like, you have never heard of it? You're missing out. You're definitely missing out on something. And so so I really wanted to talk to somebody about these Harlequin comics, and I decided to, upload them on YouTube. And here I am. And I just really want to, share with you guys what your thoughts are about the Harlequin comics and stuff like that. Now to the serious part, because that was kind of like the fun part, me uploading content that you guys want to see. Now the serious part is, I have no problem uploading those things for you, because that's why I have two different accounts now. But my thing is, I do want, how do I say? It's just that, especially now that somebody has requested that I bring out a manga, which is called Yubisaki no Kara no Netsujo, or also called Fire on His Fingertips. And also the Harlequin comics, the thing is, what I wanted to say is, I paid for those, and I understand a lot of you guys don't have any money. That's why you're like asking, oh, can you upload them? Can you send them to me? But for me, you also have to understand, I paid for them too, and I've basically been a student my whole life too, and my allowance goes down the drain. And she's like, where do you go? Where do you spend that money? I'm like, on my entertainment. And she's like, what kind of entertainment? But yeah, so I'm just asking for, I'll send you guys the link, as I already put a link to donations, because I'm basically, the thing is, as I said, I'm a student myself, and I do pay for my entertainment. And but at the same time, I'm trying to go to South Korea next year again, and I'm trying to put some money aside, and it's really hard. And that's why I wanted to open up a YouTube channel, to earn some money aside while being a full-time student. And so but it's building up. But anyway, so what I'm asking about is just like, I know it's for everybody hard because we're all students, but I just want to ask for like $1, because I did pay for these things. And it's, especially the Harlequin comics, they are $6 each, and that was not cheap. I can tell you that. It was definitely not cheap. And I'm just asking for little donations, if you really appreciate what I'm doing, because I'm doing it out of goodwill, and I'm just asking for a little bit in return, because as I said, I paid for these things too. And I understand you guys, but if you're looking at out of somebody else's view, if you had paid for all those things, and you're doing you are, how do I say, out of goodwill, you're doing something. But there's so many people asking me to upload things which I have paid for, And at the same time, I'm just thinking like, you know, I'm paying for these things because I want to watch them, and I'm thinking of giving it to you guys, but at the same time, I don't want to be taken for granted, if that is something that you guys understand. And that was basically it. You know, I'm just, even if it's just $1, I'll be really grateful. I mean, the donation, there's a minimum of $5. So those that are really grateful, thank you very much. But I will give you guys the link to my Cash App, where I think the minimum is like $1 you can give me. So, you know, you don't have to like give me $5 minimum, but just $1 would be great. Because as I said, I pay for these things, and I have like hundreds of Harlequin comics, and I'm gonna continue on buying them. So I'm just asking for a little bit of tip, you know. And but going back to the fun part, I am gonna be back uploading anyway, and somebody had requested for me to upload the manga for Fire on His Fingertips, where it's about a guy that's a firefighter and a girl which is basically works for a company, and they get together, and basically her house gets burned down, and she goes to live with him, and then, you know, things from one thing leads to another thing. But anyway, I will be uploading that too, actually, by today, so please be on tune with both of my accounts, because I'm also going to be uploading New Harlequin Comics July Part 2. Hopefully I can do Part 3 tomorrow. And I also want to upload another Harlequin Comics, because I did say 3 a week. So yes, please stay tuned, and see you next time.